Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. As always, if you're new to the channel, I'm Travis, aka the Brass Tack. I'm a professional automotive detailer. I have over 15 years of experience, and I am here to help educate you on your car cleaning journey. And today we're going to be talking about the heating and air vents in your dash. Okay, so we're going to be cleaning those. Obviously, we're going to be working on the Tahoe again today because I'm working on getting this thing cleaned up because we have a little bit of a surprise coming up for this. So keep watching my videos because you're gonna see what's gonna go on with this. Anyway, I'm gonna eventually get this whole thing cleaned up as I go, but today we're gonna be talking about the vents. But the first thing we need to do is tell you guys what tools and products you're gonna need to do the job. So first, obviously, is gonna be your interior cleaner of choice. As you've seen in my previous videos, this is my cleaner of choice. It is the Chemical Guys Nonsense Invincible Super Cleaner. It comes in a bottle that looks like this, but as you all know if you've been watching, I have to buy things in bulk since I do so many details that I dilute it myself, and there's my bottle. The next thing you need is an interior detail brush. This is mine. And then you just need some microfiber towels to wipe things down with. So I got those. And then the last thing you need is the shop vac, because as you've seen in my previous videos, once I get everything scrubbed down, I'll suck the excess product off before I wipe things down. So this is my tool of choice for that. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need right there. So we are going to go ahead and get set up in the Tahoe and get the light set up so you guys can see what I'm up to, and we will continue. Okay guys, we're set up here at our vents, and I'm gonna come up close and show you the dust and dirt. There's a shadow. See if I can come at it from this angle. I don't know if you can see the dust and dirt in there or not. This one's not too terrible, but it's not great either. It's a little dusty, more dusty than dirty. So I'll do this one first, show you how to do it, and then we'll do the rest of them. I'll go ahead and get the camera set down on this little tripod here, and we'll get started. Okay guys, we're set up and ready to go. So the first thing that we're gonna do is get our detail brush and the shop vac going. And what I do is, just like I did on the dash, I just take the detail brush and I just kick up all that loose dirt and dust and get it sucked up in the shop vac, and then we've got a surface that we can work with. There's no sense in spraying your product onto all this loose dirt and dust and trying to wipe all that around, because that's all it's gonna do is just wipe it around. It's really not going to remove it. So let's do that. Okay, that's done. And as you could probably see, I was trying to get as deep as I could with the bristles. Obviously, they can only go back so far, but I was trying to get as far back as I can. With some vents on older vehicles, you could actually take the entire vent out. You could pop it out and clean it separately, and then you can get in with a rag and get as far back as your hand could reach. But nowadays, they make things to where you really can't take this vent out of here. It's the way it's made. It is stuck where it's at. So it's kind of hard to get very far back anymore. All you can do is get back as far as you can with the bristles of your detail brush. That's about all you can do these days to get back that far. Now they offer an aerosol dressing that you can spray back and cover up all the dirt that you can still see back in there. But to me, all that is just covering up the dirt. That's not really removing the dirt. But at the end of the day, there's really not much you can do because you can't get back any farther than what the bristles of your brush are going to reach. And if you still see dirt beyond that point, I guess you really have no other choice. For me, it seems to do the job to get back as far as I can. With the bristles, I can already tell that it looks so much better back in there, but we're gonna go ahead and get these vents cleaned, and I'll show you how to do that. You always want to make sure that you get there's always going to be one of these, and this is your open and close for your vent to completely open or to completely close it. So you want to make sure you get around all that too while you're here. And then I'm going to grab the shop vac and suck all this off. And then you just take your microfiber rag and just basically finish the process by just basically drying it off. But while you're drying it, you go ahead and wipe each slat, each and every one. And what I do is I pinch the rag and I get it kind of flat so I can stick it in between the slats and get every one of them cleaned off. It's a little tip for you there. Every car is different, but sometimes, depending on the vent, I have to grab a screwdriver and stick in the rag and do it that way. But for the most part, I can kind of pinch the rag and shove it in there and just go back and forth until it's all done. Sometimes you can see a little dust in there still, and all it takes is a little bit of blowing to get the rest of the dust out of there. Now I can see that there's still some dust beyond the point of where I'm pretty sure my brush can reach. I'm going to try again after I dry the bristles off here. I'm going to try to get back in there a little deeper. The brush still had some product on it, but I think, yeah, that did it. Now, I don't know if you can see, I'll bring the camera up a little closer. I don't know if you can see or not, but it is pretty clean. And once again, you have a few shinier surfaces. You've got this plastic surround, and you've also got a little chrome piece right on the front of this that you want to make sure. A lot of times your product will put a film on this stuff, so you want to make sure you just wipe that off, get that film off of there, and go over your surround again. And make sure you get around your little open and close guy there. And there you have it. That one is done. Now, like I said, these vents really weren't all that bad. I've done vehicles where the dirt is literally just caked in here, and I've had to work for sometimes more than a half hour just on one vent to get it completely clean. But these weren't that bad. They were more dusty than anything, and that's really what you're gonna run into most of the time. They're gonna be dusty more than anything. And the biggest part of cleaning a dusty vent is making sure you just take a detail brush and a shop vac and just go through and kick all that dust and dirt up and just suck it out of there. And really, a lot of times they come pretty clean just by doing that. And then you just can go over them with some cleaner and make sure it's pretty much all gone. But that one is now done, so we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. So let's get started with that. All right, guys, all 4 vents have been cleaned and they look fantastic as always. As you could probably see, it was not that big of a deal. It wasn't that hard at all. Pretty simple, pretty quick job. But some people just don't know exactly how to do it, don't know the exact process. So I at least want to show you guys how to do it. Like I said, these ones weren't very bad to begin with. They were just kind of dusty, but I still at least want to show you guys how to do it. I wanted to show you the process. So we did that. They look good. I at least showed you how to do it, and I hope that you learned something today. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. While you're at it, go ahead and go down below and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my content, because I'm going to keep bringing you cool stuff like this. Once again, I want to thank you guys. Please stick around. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, go ahead and check them out. You'll learn a lot of good stuff. Until next time, thanks again, guys. Take care and have a great night.